What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Alex and Matt.
Good to be here, Alex.
We're back at it for round number 2. I know it says round 1, but it is round 2. We've got Jeremy and April. Both are 1-0. And Jeremy on Eldrazi Tron, his ever faithful deck, and April's on Grixis Wizards. So, yeah, I mean, very similar to last round in that one player is the beatdown, very obviously, and the other is trying to take this game into the late turns.
Yeah, and that's one thing. So we do have different decks here, but same story, like slower but can be fast blue deck against colorless Eldrazi stuff. But we do have different flavors. So Jeremy with Eldrazi Tron is pretty much full colorless. I think probably actually is full colorless. So we see new cards that we didn't see last round, like Glaring Fleshraker. And on April's side, Grixis Wizards can't really be a beatdown deck. So it's going to be interesting to see how this match gets navigated from that side of the table, because Tamio's the 0-3, right?
Yeah.
And so we have a lot more counter magic than we saw last round.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Also, I wonder if we're playing any... Oh, there's Lightning Bolt. Okay, that's great.
That's a good start. That's a good start.
Fleshraker can be pretty brutal.
Yeah. The one card that I am assuming April is playing, if you're playing Greg, yeah, I see it in hand. Psychic Frog. That's the one way you're able to put a fast clock out.
Yep.
So hopefully that frog can get down soon, because that's what's going to take. Here is a Thought Knot Seer, I'm assuming.
Thought Knot Seer. I'm just trying to see. There's like something written on it.
Oh, yeah, I have no clue about that.
Oh, yeah, as you said, there's 3 counter spells right there.
Yeah. That Spell Snare looking pretty sad. Spell Snare is actually pretty good into the green-red Eldrazi deck. Snagging a Talisman can set them back quite a ways. But into this Eldrazi Tron deck, they do not play very many 2 CMC stuff. So yeah, Psychic Frog goes away. That is not surprising at all. That's the scariest card in April's deck. And now there is no clock.
Yep.
And Jeremy has a 4/4. Swamp.
The best swamp.
Yeah. Oh, I do love that April's playing Darkslick Shores. That card's so good.
I remember it fondly.
Second clue for this Tamio. Still no way to flip it. April is going to need to find a way to get this Thought Knot Seer off the table and put some pressure on. So the top of the deck's going to need to be kind.
And bash for 4. Is that a waste?
That is a really nice looking.
Yeah, that's sick.
Wastes.
Don't see those much.
No. One clue is going to get cracked. Oh.
Yeah. Jeremy's just confused.
And now we're going to April's turn. All right. We're good.
Yeah, I don't have it. Their mics are off and on. I'm just trying not to mess with it anymore.
Yeah.
It'll infuriate me if I care. There's the swamp. Oh, that's not the swamp I thought it was. Still a good swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was the one from Unhinged.
Just a different unset.
Still John Avon.
Yeah.
But
ooh, Kaito in April's hand.
uh-oh.
No blocks declared.
That's a clock.
Kaito comes into play, tapped and attacking.
Ninjutsu Planeswalker.
Yep, I love Kaito. That
Dude,
card
it's sweet.
is super powerful too. I think
It feels like it should be 4 mana. Or
well, it is 4 mana if you cast it.
nah, you don't ever do that.
No, not very often. And now Jeremy's in a tough spot because Hexproof, I'm sure he's got a Kozilek's Command in hand. That's what his plan was. That's not going to work. Kaito's going to lock down this Thought Knot Seer so that it is out of commission here for a couple turns. And then this Tamio gets redeployed. And April's leaning pretty heavily on Force of Negation here. which is tough when Jeremy knows about it. So we're gonna see
Yeah.
end of turn Kozilek's command. I'm assuming bunch of spawns and draw a card.
Conflagrant says, man, it's been a while since I complained about some basic lands.
Yeah. Well, basic lands, they all look nice now.
Yeah,
True. They put a lot of effort into those.
I'm glad that we finally got to a point where we just every set has full arts.
Mm-hmm.
For the longest time, it's like, why not just?
Yeah.
do
Well,
it?
well, now it's one of those where you show up with a normal frame basic, and it's
Tilt
kind
your
of
opponent.
a statement, right?
Yeah, right.
There are a couple I really love. There's a cycle of lands from Kaladesh that I really love. That I'll break those out sometimes.
There you go. They do still need to match.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, generally I agree, but that's Tron.
Can't tell that. I think that Thought Not Seer should still have a dice on it. Maybe it does, and I just can't see it. But it is 2 stun counters from Kaito. I'm sure April will catch it here in a second if that thing untaps before it should. Ooh, Devourer of Destiny gonna tag the Kaito, and things are not looking good for Grixis Wizards.
If I can't full art my entire mana base, I'll use regular frame basics.
I like to have different frames just for fetching. I don't know. Oh, that's a Karn. That's a Karn.
That's definitely not.
I hate that Karn.
Karn, the greatest of creators. You don't like it?
Well, I don't mind Karn the Great Creator as a card. I don't like this full text Planeswalker. Like,
oh, the retro one.
That frame just
the fake
work.
retro
that
never existed.
Doesn't work.
Wizards is trying to gaslight us into thinking that like we remember, bro.
There were no Planeswalkers back then.
Well, that frame doesn't exist.
Well,
because every colorless card was an artifact, and they were brown.
Mm-hmm.
Not that weird. I don't even know what. It's gray, I guess it is gray, but nah, I don't like them only because it did not exist. It is literally not a retro because those frames did not exist.
I don't like it because they're hard to read.
I do like the Narset and the Teferi.
Nope.
I hate Karn the Great Creator can go on somewhere. It feels uncanny. I love it.
Cameo staying back on defense here. Devour rumbles on in for 6. And Tron is going to cast Ugin. Yep. Counterspell gets the Ugin, but the Tameo is still exiled, and now April has no permanence besides a clue. Staring down 10 power on Jeremy's side of the board. This is looking pretty rough.
Terminus, come on. That's a counterspell.
Yeah, we got Snapcaster Mage, Counterspell, and the Spell Snare.
Not great.
Still there. I bet that one's getting sideboarded out.
Not great, Bob.
No. Now we're in Snapcaster Mage chump blocking territory. Or if you want to be really ambitious, Snapcaster Mage, block Thought Not Seer, Lightning Bolt Thought Not Seer.
Yeah.
Go to 1.
Yeah. April's just gonna call it.
Writing's on the wall there. You're not getting out of that.
That was rough. All right, let's kick it back to the booth. Yeah, the spell snares are the first thing coming out, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm sure we're going to see some Consign to Memories.
To memory.
And given what we've seen from April's mana base, I would not expect Harbinger of the Seas. Grixis, already, that's a big ask. You typically are playing a ton of colored pips. Fetching basics is painful. But then also having Dark Slick Shores, not expecting to see Harbingers. So 4 consigns and a dream.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah. I see the consigns in April's hands. I don't know if there's anything else you can do in this deck to put on a faster clock. My guess is probably not.
How
On
about good old duress or
Duress,
thought
yeah,
seize?
yeah. That is good interaction. It's better than counterspell. So I don't know if we have any discard spells on April's side of the table, but I would consider those. And on Jeremy's side, I'm imagining not many changes. I don't know what given that he's playing Karn especially, like you probably just don't have very many sideboard cards in the first place. Maybe you have an anti-consigned memory measure of some kind, but again, you just don't really need it most of the time.
It's crazy to say because consign is such a good card, and it just doesn't matter.
Sideboarding against Eldrazi is easy. Be prepared for 4 or 5 large creatures, a dozen small creatures, and some game-ending planeswalkers. Lots of different permanent types. Don't forget the artifacts. Don't forget the artifacts.
Planar cleansing. Destroy all non-land permanents.
Sounds perfect.
I miss the old standard blue-white control deck where you played 0 permanents except for what was it? The bottle that gave you 5 life and shuffled everything back.
Elixir of Immortality.
Yes.
That's old school blue-white control.
Yeah.
That's before me.
That was my favorite deck.
I was not playing Magic yet.
It was so good. You just did nothing. Sphinx's Rev into Sphinx's Rev.
I miss when Heliod was relevant. That makes one of us.
Yeah, no.
Not my favorite creature combo deck. I know there's Samwise combo in the room tonight. That deck's pretty cool. It's not great, but it's fun. Not as fun as Yawgmoth. I still have a soft spot for Yawgmoth.
Get all that garbage out of here.
No. I guess it's not surprising that you're not a creature combo guy. You're the Wrath of God guy.
Yep. I like combo, but I like to do it on the stack.
Now, let me Kiki Jiki my Restoration Angel. That's my kind of combo.
I mean, I'll Kiki Jiki my Pester Mite.
That's fine. Less cool, but I've done it.
If you've been playing long enough, everybody. I mean, if you weren't playing that deck, there's a very sliver of time where if you weren't playing that deck, you were just playing the wrong deck.
Well, I was learning to play Modern when that was the deck.
Oh wow!
It was an interesting time to learn. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. But I was playing like a $30 all basic land. Like that was the kind of Modern I was playing. And I did beat Twin once, so that was pretty cool. Jeremy with the pregame Devourer of Destiny.
You could play Twin now.
Yeah, I did like a year ago.
Jeff was like convinced that deck was going to break Modern again.
Very optimistic that your 4-mana sorcery is going to do anything.
Got to play Leyline of Anticipation.
Yep. We're getting more and more optimistic all the time.
Yeah, right?
April fetching out a Surveil land and a turn.
April froze.
Both
We lost both. F in chat.
Yeah, we'll have to reset OBS here between rounds. How many players tonight?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, you.
There was over 20. I think it might have even been over 25.
Yeah, you saw it more recently than I did. So
That was sad. April just fading out.
yeah.
And I can't forget this. There. It loses so much personality when you don't have the faces. Just these hands.
Now it's no face cams. Yeah. End
Yeah.
of turn disruptor flute from Jeremy. I wonder what that named.
Don't know.
Maybe counterspell.
Consign, maybe? Yeah, I don't know.
Consign. Wait a minute. I might have seen a Harbinger from April. Let's see if we can flip through the cards again. Talisman. Okay, so Spell Snare is not blank cardboard.
Well, it's also probably not in the deck anymore.
April does have Harbinger in hand. I don't know if it's going to be good enough with the Talisman in play now, but end of turn. Bolt your face. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Gotta get him dead somehow. Let's go. We're burned now. Okay. So the real question here.
Bolt, snap, bolt.
So yeah, okay. We're shocking.
Harbinger.
We're just gonna jam Harbinger, lock us both out. Yep. All right.
I like it. You only YOLO once, folks.
April's got a Colligan's command in hand.
What?
Oh, Jeremy, don't kill it. No.
What is that?
That's a dismember.
Oh. Boo.
Yeah.
Totally not biased here.
Yeah.
We just like seeing cool things.
I want to see a game.
I just want to see chaos.
I want to see a game 3.
Oh, see, I don't even care about that. I just want to see both these players just do nothing. And April just beat him down with the fish.
I do like attacking with a 2-power creature over the course of 10 turns. It is pretty fun. But I also like my Python and the Holy Grail Dismember. So that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So we've got.
Oh, is that the one he played?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Fleshraker into Expedition Map? Question mark.
Yeah, I don't know. The glare on, or the shiny shine on that's pretty brutal.
Yeah, it's an alternate art card that I do not recognize. There's the consign off the top.
Nice. Perfect timing.
Ah, yes. Colligan's command.
The true K command.
Shattershock.
Read them and weep.
Love that card. So I've been playing some Cube Draft this week, and I had this awesome Grixis Lurth with Colligan's command. I was playing against Boros aggro, which is still the best deck. And they had a Broadside Bombardiers in play. Oh, another Fleshraker from Jeremy. They had Broadside Bombardiers and a creature, and I was like dead if I didn't answer the Bombardiers. And we're cracking map. Or second map. And so I was trying to be cute. And I also think it was the right play. I'd draw step, because it's a top deck war. Kill your Bombardiers, make you discard your card you just drew. You know what they drew?
What?
Monstrous Rage. So I died.
I guess I win.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that was a map. Map goes and gets mine. We are almost to Tron on Jeremy's side of the board. April's got a Kaito in hand. Consign, Steam Vents, Fatal Push. Oh, that's rough. You probably do need to keep those Fatal Pushes in, but that does not feel good.
Yeah, against big boy deck.
But it does kill Thought-Knot's here. It does kill Fleshraker when you have a fetch. And April does not. So we might just be on tap land Leave up consign. April does have some life to work with here, so not under the gun to do anything yet.
Yep.
Oh, also a Flame of Anor. I missed that one. That's pretty good.
Need to get a wizard on the board.
Yeah, even without the wizard, it is a way at least to kill a creature if you need to. But yes, Flame of Anor actually pretty good against the Eldrazi Tron deck. With the wizard, you're killing a creature and taking an artifact out of play. So map's getting cracked. We're going to have Tron.
I do like those Tron lands.
Mm-hmm.
The tower is so cool. Just Urza and Karn chilling. And that is an Ugin.
Yep. That Ugin's going to eat a consign. Okay, we might
Counter it? Yeah.
counter the Fleshraker trigger as well. No reason to not. I'm assuming this Fleshraker is attacking. Yeah. Goes down to 13. So stabilized a little bit. Dodged the first big task was that Ugin, and it was handled.
It's just like she's got to have some pressure. This is the problem back in the day with Tron versus like control. Like they're gonna run you out of counter spells, and then they're just gonna drop fatties on your face.
And now that April doesn't have a counter spell, this is as good a time as any to get Kaito in play. And we might just go up. I don't think freezing the Fleshraker is very good. It's just a 2/2. So we might just Kaito plus make an emblem. That is a lot of pressure. And if Jeremy is able to answer it, at least it did something. But all three of Kaito's modes here are worth considering. So plus make the emblem 0, Surveil 2, which looks like what April chose. And this will allow her to kind of get 2 lands off the top. That's great.
Yeah.
And this Fleshraker is not enough to take Kaito out on its own. So Jeremy's going to need something else. Unfortunately for April, Jeremy's deck is just full of terrifying monsters.
Top decks are very strong with this Eldrazi deck. Oh my
Yeah.
god, like
How
that?
about second Ugin?
Pretty decent, pretty decent.
Ugin goes up to 9, gain a life, draw a card. Oh yeah, we also make a spawn, because why not? Just another land. And I also forgot there is just a Devour of Destiny under that Ugin's Labyrinth. Oh, not a land. Another artifact. I don't know what that one is.
Chat, help us. Jesse, you got to know what that is, right?
It doesn't really matter, but
Be nice to know.
yeah. Oh, there's the consign.
Oh, look at that. Wait, didn't she draw that right after the last one too?
Well, the consign got the first Ugin.
Or maybe that was in game 1. I don't remember.
Flames, draw 2, desperation move.
Yeah.
Frog.
There you go.
That's gonna work.
Who would win? One froggy boy.
Oh, and second consign. Okay, so maybe Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle makes some sense. I don't.
Looks like it. It actually does look.
Yeah.
Just based on.
The text does look like Pithing Needle. Okay, so we picked up the Devourer.
So, yeah, it actually doesn't matter either because we don't know what Pithing Needle's naming.
I'm sure it's Psychic Frog. I guess it could be Kaito, but yeah. Jeremy just with a wealth of resources. This Ugin is now threatening ultimates. We might just play Devourer as a 6/6. No reason to, though. You can also just sit on it.
Yeah, I think the later the game goes, the more it's locked in that Jeremy's going to win. So
Yeah. So like April can deploy Psychic Frog here with Consign as protection. So that is something, but there is just so much pressure. And now top deck to Kaito. I guess this might be the moment where we learn what Pithing Needle was on, because Psychic Frog without abilities is pretty bad.
Oh.
And it looks like that's what we're going for. So maybe the needle is on Kaito.
well, he thought not seared in game 1 and saw that there was a frog. So
Yeah,
Oh my
Devourer. We're gonna put 2 triggers on the stack to exile the frog. We're just letting it go. Okay. How are we getting the 6/6 out of play?
that's the funny thing. You don't.
We're just not. Push the Flesh Raker. Sure. Okay. So in response to the spawn, we're killing the Flesh Raker to not take the damage.
Makes sense.
Okay. Crisis 1 averted.
2, 3, 4, and 5 are still.
Yes. Ugin continuing to go up. Thoughtseize the draw. Not the right time of the game for that. Yeah. April scoops it up.
Yeah, that was brutal.
That was tough. I thought that might happen when I heard the decks, but I was really hoping it wouldn't. I really like the Wizards deck.
Yeah.
It's cool. I don't know. The Tron deck's cool too. It's not my style, but
yeah, same.
Big Monsters is pretty sweet, and the Eldrazi are eating well tonight.
Yeah, they are. And Jeremy, that's his deck. So
It is. I've lost to Jeremy many times with him playing that deck.
But yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. We'll be back real soon with round number 3. Again, we do have 4 rounds tonight, so if you're watching live, don't go anywhere. I'll put up a non-cruise match here in a moment. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to watch all of our other videos. Hit up impactgamingcenter.gg if you're looking for cards or sealed product or anything tabletop gaming related, D&D, Warhammer, anything like that. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you in the next round.
Catch you later.
Adios. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Alex here with Impact. We are live and in living color with round number 1. We have approximately infinity billion people here tonight. Half of those are playing Modern. It's crazy. The new year is popping off here at Impact. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We are rocking and rolling with 4 rounds of Modern tonight. So thank you all so much for joining us. If you are watching on Twitch, make sure to follow because we stream each and every single Friday night at 7 p.m. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification icon. Badger Mole Cub is pretty cool. A foil, though, says Dan. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. Make sure to hit up impactgamingcenter.gg. I don't know, man. Dan might be in trouble in this matchup. We'll see. Gabe is off to a pretty good start here. We've got Dan on Dice Factory. Dan is a regular here. And Additionally, he's been in the booth with me a couple times for FNM. And Gabe is a regular also, usually playing Commander, but tonight jamming some green black Yawgmoth in Modern. So we'll see how this goes. Alrighty. What are we doing with this? K command. Scry 4, draw a card, get rid of your Badger Mole Club.
You know what? Maybe you're bluffing. Yeah, no, you're bluffing. I understand. You gotta keep it cool for the game.
Dan said, these are all good. Gabe said, maybe you're bluffing. Maybe I'm not, though. Chance.
Except that I had this one broken card. This whole thing. Does it all. Iceberg becomes 2 mana to play a treasure this side. 2, yeah. I mean, I whipped in the moral sense, but the literal sense of good. I'll bring that to hand. That is artifact.